Hello, my faithful Moonbeams. You know, it is really sad when a former president of the United States and a YouTuber have to do the president's job for him. By which I mean give the citizens of the United States a pep talk. Because when Donald Trump was asked, "What is your um what is your uh message for those who are scared?" He said, "You're a terrible reporter." Excuse me, sir. That is not how you respond to that. No, how you respond to that is you pull out a little one of these. Y'all know what one of these is, right? I'm sure Andrew Lloyd Webber probably knows what one of these is. They have them in England, even though they don't look the same. I mean, you do know what tuppence is in England. This is a penny. This is an American penny, circulated in 1994. That's why it still has the that's why it still has the Lincoln Memorial on it. On the back of the United States penny, or any American coin, you will find an inscription right up here. That inscription says E pluribus unum. And if you know Latin, you know what it means. Out of many, one. Which means that even though we are many, we are one united country. Donald Trump, you suck as a president. And you are a domestic enemy. So, I know I keep yelling in these videos. But it just rubs me the wrong way. Andrew Lloyd Webber, you know cats. You know how to stroke a cat. If you stroke them the wrong way, they get irritated. And Donald Trump is stroking this jellicle the wrong way. He's going against my grain. I mean, he is like, it's like every time he shows up, it's like nails on a chalkboard. People, I'm sorry, I cannot stand this man any longer. We cannot afford 4 more years. We really cannot afford 4 more years of Donald Trump. I'm sorry, I keep losing my temper about him. I was going to come onto this video and apologize for yelling in my last video because loss of temper is a loss of self-control, but that man just rubs me the wrong way. He is so infuriating to me that I cannot stand him any longer. I couldn't stand him when he would. I cannot turn a blind eye to him. As a matter of fact, those of you who know my rating system, the MSOCBFN know that it has a very significant system. M is for Moonbeam 87 approved. S is for satisfactory. O is for okay. C is for campy. B is for bomb. F is for fell asleep. And N is for not worth my time. Well, obviously, Donald Trump is not an N. He's not an F. He's definitely not an M or an S or an O or a C. I know, you're thinking he's a B, right? Uh-uh. He's nowhere on my um he's nowhere Donald Trump is nowhere on this rating system at all. He's not on the system. He is so far off the system, he needs an entire new rate of his own. D is the first letter in his name, D, and D stands for what I just said, domestic enemy. Donald Trump is a domestic enemy, so I rate Donald Trump as D for domestic enemy. Because he is so far off my rating system that it's ridiculous. Now, I've spent 7 minutes yammering about Mr. Donald, but now we shall get to the meat of our video. The reason for this video: composer in isolation. And for this video is what I will rate the composer in isolation video. I rate Stick It to the Man, M for Moonbeam 87 approved. And these are going to be my own lyrics that I have written. And do not think they are slander, because they are not slander if they are true. And I will go through each and every lyric after I'm done with this, after I'm done singing it. But first you will hear Andrew Lloyd Webber, and then I will sing Stick It to the Man, my version of Stick It to the Man, and then and when I'm done singing my version of Stick It to the Man, then I will go through each and every lyric that I have written and tell you exactly why it is written that way. But first, take it away, Mr. Webber.
Hi everybody, well I guess we're all pretty ticked off at the moment, so what I thought I'd ask you
Yes, we are.
is to put a few lyrics into a song. Now some of you may have seen School of Rock, and for those who haven't, I'm just going to play a little bit of the song Stick It to the Man. Here goes. Just lyrics we want in a moment, I'll explain why. Here we go.
You see the evil he does, and you start to crusade and cause. Stick it to the man. It's to the. One second. Just a second, Andrew. Alright, starting over with Stick It to the Man. Start over, Andrew. You see the evil he does, and you start the crusade and cause. Stick it to the man. It he brought a horrible virus, and he wouldn't he doesn't and he doesn't listen. Stick it to the man. You rant and have to read. Alright. Yeah. Anyways, um, I think I messed that up there, Andrew. I'll let you play your piano then. Anyways, let's see. Anyways, my lyrics are: you see the evil he does, and you start a crusade and cause. Stick it to the man. Uh, he brought a horrible virus in. He wouldn't listen. Stick it to the man. Then you have the original lyrics. Um, Rant and rave and scream. Get your aggressions out. They try and stop you. Let them know exactly where you go, where they could go, and do it just as loudly as you can. Stick it to the man. And then my lyrics resume. You know the second coming is close. You hear in and near. You've been having dreams, and it seems. Stick it to the man. Haunted and taunted while you sleep. Visions of cats and people living and dead. Uh, they creep at. They They do creep at first. It was cute. They do creep. At first, it was cute, and and the, now the cute has gotten weird. So I feared, stick it to the man. And now we're back at the more of the original um, lyrics that I would like to keep in. Rock the house and make a scene, and crank the amps to 17. and scream until their ears are shot. They can all kiss your you know what. Do everything they ever tried to ban. Stick it to the man. And now my final lyrics are: Donald Trump ni- can kiss my nice and healthy rump. Stick it to the man. 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 Let's see. Stick it to the domestic enemy man. And a little bit of something. And that's my version of Stick It to the Man. Now, to go through the lyrics and tell you why they are not slander. You see the evil he does. You want to start a crusade and cause. Yeah. Tell me, has Donald Trump ever done anything good for this country? I mean, I can't think of a good thing he's done. I mean, he let COVID-19 in. He wants to inject disinfectants into our bloodstream. That's evil. As far as I'm concerned, evil he does. You see the evil he does. And wanting to inject disinfectants in people's bloodstream, that's evil. I want to start a crusade and cause. So yeah. Next, he brought a horrible virus in and he wouldn't and doesn't listen. Yeah. Again. When patient 0 came into our country with COVID-19, apparently it was a Chinese man. One person had COVID-19. Donald Trump was told about COVID-19, and he's like, "Oh, it's just something that Dems are trying to scare us with." He doesn't, and didn't, and he wouldn't listen. He wouldn't listen about the COVID-19, and he still doesn't listen. So yeah. that slander? No, I don't think so. So, evil? And you wouldn't, it doesn't listen. Or comparison. So, yeah. Those, those lyrics stick. Uh, and then we got the original lyrics from Stick It to the Man, Rant and Rave, and Scream and Shout. Yeah, definitely heard that about get all your aggression out. Oh, yeah. You heard that one. They try to stop you. Let them know exactly where they could go. Yeah. You know Donald Trump is gonna try to stop me. You know he's gonna be all. You can't say that about me. Yes, I can. Free speech. And there's nothing about those that I. And so far, I've said nothing that isn't. So far, I've not slandered your horrible name. You're a domestic enemy, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see, where was I? Yeah, not exactly where. Okay, and do it just as loudly as you can. Stick it to the man. Oh yeah, I've been loud, loud and proud. Again, I apologize for yelling, but still, Donald Trump rubs me the wrong way. Uh, next is next is what I have written. You know the second coming is close and near. This is talking about me. I know the second coming is close and near. So this is talking these this next few lyrics are talking about me personally. Is where it says, you know the second coming is close and near. You've been having dreams, and it seems stick it to the man. Haunted and taunted. I just thought I'd put taunted in just because it rhymes with haunted, but some some of my dream visitors do taunt me. I mean, at least one of them did. Sheesh. Get out of my dreams, Raymond Grissett. And stay it. And Donald Trump, if you ever come into my dreams, I am going to let you know exactly where you can stick it. You'll wake up. You will wake up in pain if you come into my dreams, Donald Trump. By the way, Andrew Lloyd Webber's been in my dreams, and all that's happened was I told him that I'm enjoying these collabs. And he's like, "Oh, really? That's nice." What is it with you guys and wanting to visit me in my dreams? I mean, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Richard Donner, Jesus, Lord Jesus, and Magic Cat Jenny, Joe Gibb. Uh, Robin Williams and uh, David Bowie. You would think that Robin Williams and David Bowie would have something better to do in the afterlife than visit my dreams. Although David Bowie did give me a nice Fantastic Light show when he visited my dreams. I mean, that was actually a nice. That was actually a nice one. Thanks for the light show, David Bowie. But don't you have anything better to do with your afterlife than visit my dreams? Why are you people visiting my dreams? It's like I said, haunted and taunted while you sleep. Visions of cats. This is Thundercats, angelical cats, by the way. Because back in 1985 is when this all started. After the after the pilot episode of Thundercats, I had a dream of meeting the Thundercats. And then they went live. And then the Jellicle Cats started visiting my dreams after the 1998 video came out. You would think that the Jellicles and the Thundercats have better things to do than visit my dreams. Yes, visions of cats and people living and dead. Like I said, the Jellicles, Thundercats, the Jellicles, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Robin Williams, and David Bowie. And even Richard Donner. I mean, yeah, if you think you're alone in visiting my dreams, Andrew Lloyd Webber, you're not the only one. Even the Lord Jesus Christ has visited my dreams, so. And then it goes on with, they did creep at first. It was cute. Because at first it was cute. It was just a 9-year-old. It was just a cute little dream a 9-year-old kid had. So it was. I mean, the Thundercats dream was just a little dream a 9-year-old kid had. It was a cute little dream, and then they went live for some reason. And then there was also Eugene Tackleberry when I was 12 from the uh, from the Police Academy movies. Eugene Tackleberry, fictional character. But yeah, at first it was cute. Uh, Now the cute has gotten weird. Let me tell you, it has gotten weird. And so I feared stick it to the man. And then we go on to the other lyrics of the Rock Down the House and the amps to 17. And then they can kiss her, you know what. And finally ending with Donald Trump can kiss my nice. Donald Trump can kiss my nice and healthy rump. Stick it to the man. I'm not a Donald Trump supporter. Never have been. So yeah. There's nothing slanderous in these lyrics at all. At least not in my opinion, there aren't. But yeah, if Donald Trump ever visits my dreams, he's gonna have a little problem, it seems. And since I have deemed Donald Trump to be a domestic enemy, military, I leave him in your hands. You took an oath about enemies, foreign and domestic. You know what to do. He's all yours. Take care of domestic enemies. Donald Trump's all yours, military. There's nothing that civilians can do about it. So yeah, domestic enemies. That's military's. That's in the military background. So yeah, have fun, and thank you for listening. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot your quote and trivia. Let's see. Well, let's see. The movie quote will be I dreamed there were 11 stars, and they all turned around and bowed. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. So, here's your movie quote. And as for trivia, let's see. What should we do for trivia? Who was the teacher in the School of Rock? What was his name?